everybody. Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for the week of April 3rd, 2025. We are going to be doing this energy reading with this Animal Guides Tarot by Radleigh Valentine, a clarifying card with the the Spirit Animal Oracle with Colette Baron-Reid, 3-card pick today with the Sacred Forest Oracle with Denise Linn. I want to remind everyone that this is for entertainment purposes only. And please like, share, and subscribe. As usual, I'm losing subscribers at an astounding rate. So if you can please make sure that if you haven't subscribed, if you could please subscribe. It is free. And also, if you have subscribed, if you could just please check to make sure that you are still subscribed, that would be great. So now, while I'm over here talking, I am shuffling the cards for this week of April 3rd, 2025 to see what kind of energy we might have. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we do know that this is for entertainment purposes only. And, there we go. Let's see what we get. We'll see what we get. We'll pull a couple cards and see what the energy may be for us. This is, of course, a general reading. If it resonates, wonderful. If it doesn't, that's fine too. It's not a big deal either way. You know, I just enjoy doing these readings. I've noticed that when I do them, I enjoy pulling the cards. It just helps me, and I'm not saying that this is, for anybody else, but it just helps me to kind of clarify my thoughts. Sometimes it helps me to look at things from a new perspective. And I've always found the cards when I pull them, they just kind of make me feel better about things. If you talk to people, I do give positive readings because, life, life is hard, but it is still good. That's how I look at life. Life is hard, there's no doubt, but it's still good. And I don't know, why not just look at it in an optimistic, positive way? If you can. I know there are people that, certainly have their challenges. And also I know that life for me ebbs and flows. Sometimes, things are going really well. And of course, everything's great. And then sometimes things are going not so well. It's that saying, sometimes I get the bear and sometimes the bear gets me. So, sometimes it's not as easy to be as optimistic. But that all being said, let's see what we get with these cards and see what we get for a reading for this week for some energies. And, first off, let's see. I'm going to go through them quickly, and then we'll do a little bit deeper dive. So the first card that I got is this Ace of Earth, and it's the Calico Cat. And it says, you can expect a windfall of abundance, such as money, timely assistance, a serendipitous meeting, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job, promotion, or the prospect of a profitable business venture or investment. I'll take it. That sounds good. Then we got Ego, which is 15. This is the Siamese cat. You may feel that you're trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking. Interesting. And then we get the Page of Fire, and at the top it says energetic, outgoing, optimistic, creative. I love that. I love this crown or this tiara and this butterfly. Monarch butterfly. And it says creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. Personal growth and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. Wonderful. And then for our clarifying card, I got 31, which is a 4, which is really like a strong foundation, like the 4 legs of a table. And then it says Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. So let's get into reading a little bit about I always like to read what the author has to say about these cards. And the first card that we get, this Ace of Earth card, this Calico Cat, I love it. It says, sometimes a windfall of abundance just seems to drop from the sky without any warning. This prosperity might come in the form of money, a helping hand to complete a project, serendipitously meeting someone influential, oh my goodness, who can open doors for you. I was just thinking about that. Or receiving great advice. Calico cats can also indicate a new job or promotion, a business venture that will go very well, or profitable investments, especially in real estate. Calicos are a sign of good luck, perhaps because of the genetic rarity of males akin to 4-leaf clover. I didn't know that. In fact, they are sometimes referred to as money cats. Have you ever seen these little cat figurines with their paws waving at you? I don't know. I'm not going to even say what they're called, but it says called the beckoning cat and modeled on calicos. They originate in Japan and are placed in the doorways of homes and businesses to welcome in abundance. Invite one into your life and see your abundance grow. Okay, so we got this beautiful Ace of Earth, this beautiful abundance card. And then we go into this ego card. This is our Siamese cat. And it says, the ego card indicates a false sense of entrapment that may come from being overly focused on material things. A frantic desire to accumulate wealth or a lack mentality can ensnare you in a state of fear or worry. You may then repeatedly verbalize those negative emotions, thereby creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. The Siamese cat asks you to let go of guilt and to have compassion for yourself and others. Free yourself from the mistaken notion that your life isn't your own. Shift from neediness to self-care. Referred to as the royal cats of Siam, the country now known as Thailand, or sometimes Royal Points, Siamese, were at one time so revered that only royalty was allowed to own them. Siamese cats are charming animals. However, they are a little more demanding than other cat breeds. They're usually very loving and playful, but also quite loud about communicating their desires with a vocalization that mimics the sound of a baby crying. While all cats have a tendency towards independence, two Siamese traits make them more reliant upon their humans. The pale color of their coat provides poor camouflage, and their eyes lack the night vision of other cats. Having once been more at the mercy of predators than other breeds, the Siamese cat may be telling you that your fears are holding you back in an unnecessary way. Free yourself from insecurities by asking for support from the angels and compassionate people. I love that. We have this beautiful calico cat who says, you know what? It's all yours. It's here to, you can create and manifest what you want. Then we have the ego cat saying, well, there's a little bit of restrictions here. So, but there really aren't restrictions. But we do have to realize that our decisions can, they do have consequences. So, I've been thinking about that because I think it's important to do a little clarification here that, we should go out and do what excites us, right? Act on our excitement. So I was like, well, my excitement, and please, I don't want to be judged about this, but my excitement would be to go out and play the slot machines. Okay. I don't mean, but then, where does that end? And then I said, well, but if I go play the slot machines, you kind of have to act I can play maybe $30 on the slot machines, but I have to put a limit to it. Because if I play $300 on the slot machines, then my decisions are going to have consequences because then I'm going to really overextend my budget. So yes, go out and have fun, but you have fun in moderation, right? Because you have to look at your decisions as having consequences. It's no fun if you have some fun, but then it takes you into a place where you have now caused other issues in your life, other consequences. So there you go. So I wanted to kind of, just kind of clarify that. So for myself, because I was like, well, if I act on my highest excitement, then I'm going to go, and spend a lot of money. Well, but then you have to look at the consequences of that. So anyway, the next card then, of course, this Page of Fire card. Let's see where that comes in. Let's see. Here we go. And it says, wonderful opportunities are fluttering your way. Most likely they'll be of the creative variety and will involve something that you're very passionate about. There will be a great deal of personal growth and your horizons will be broadened to include ideas that had never occurred to you before. It's an exciting time of new beginnings and adventure. When the monarch butterfly represents a person, you can expect to encounter someone who's energetic, outgoing, optimistic, and creative. She is extremely eager to help out, although her endless curiosity might make it difficult for her to stay focused. Butterflies are beloved for their beauty and captivating presence. Naturally, they represent evolution and new opportunities. They begin as an egg, which becomes a caterpillar, followed by the pupa, the cocoon, and then finally their glorious winged state. The growth opportunities just never end. I love that. The monarch butterfly comes in beautiful shades of orange corresponding to the sacral chakra. That's the body's energy center located just below the navel, and its message of creativity and passion. Now is the time for you to be inventive and original in whatever ways make your heart sing. And I love this because, yes, beautiful, meeting people, going out, doing all that beautiful stuff. All the creativity. What am I going to do? What's my highest excitement? What's going to have fun? But you know what? We do need to have a touch of the ego, right? Decisions have consequences, right? So keeping in mind, not being afraid to do anything, not having, like being caged in and locked in, but having, again, everything in moderation. Sure, we go out, we have fun, but we don't overextend ourselves, or we don't hurt someone's feelings, or we don't, do things that are going to get us, do something illegal or get us arrested. That's not technically fun. So I love this reading because a lot of good opportunities coming up, perhaps, but also keeping ourselves in check in a mature adult way of keeping that energy high, right? Now, the last card that we got here is this groundhog spirit. And let's see what they have to say about this. Let's see. And it says, time to let go. Endings lead to beginnings, and death is a part of life. So groundhog spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When groundhog spirit occurs, it is a sign there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition to the new. However, change is coming and it is good, so let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Love these new things coming in, right? Love the new things coming in. Love the ego, because the ego is still positive. People look at our ego as being negative. That ego brings in our discernment, helps us to make good choices for ourselves, right? And then letting go of the things that no longer serve us, right? So just a beautiful, really expansive, it's just really kind of an expansive reading, energy reading for this week that I just love. That just kind of reminds us, keep moving forward. Change is coming. Change is positive. And, and just keeping in mind too that, is it change that, that is really that benefits us? Is it change that benefits us in the sense of, having fun, doing things new, doing things that we love, but also doing things with a level of discernment to make sure that we are also taking care of ourselves as we move forward and taking care of ourselves in like the highest vibration that we can, which I really love that thought, because it was like, yeah, moving forward, having fun, but having fun in that highest vibration. And that's really almost how we really kind of learn about ourselves. And that's really what we're down here doing, isn't it? Learning about ourselves, learning more about who we are. So here we go for our 3-card pick. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle, which is just, I think, some of the most beautiful artwork, you can imagine. As you all know, I'm sure you've all seen these cards before. But anyway, let's see what we can get. If we can get a message from our spirit guides here, or whoever you would like to get a message from, think about that, or get an answer, or get some guidance. Let's see what we have. Okay. So here we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, I love it. You got a 44. That's like moving up higher and higher and higher in vibration, and a new gateways opening up for you. And it says toadstools, and it says growth. Moving up, really high vibration. I love that for you if you picked card 1. If you picked card 2, You got 30. That's a highly spiritual number also. And this is pure, I'm sorry, I want to make sure I say that, pure spirit, and it says purification. I love that. Really cleansing, really grounding, neutralizing, right? When I look at like unconditional love, it's like compassion and neutrality, that purification of spirit, and being able to just really accept people and situations as they are with compassion and neutrality. And then if you picked card 3, you got 14, which is a 5, which is change. And it says earth spirit and stability. And how interesting that would change with this number 5, okay, which is kind of representative of change. Then it says stability, almost like as the new comes in, right? This earth spirit, it's grounding. As the new comes in, as things change, it almost brings a level of stability. I love that also. So that is number 3. That was for if you picked card 3. All right, so here we go, right? Mondays are my 3-card pick a card shorts. Tuesdays are my super duper girl shorts. Wednesdays are my weekly astrology tarot card picks. Thursdays are my weekly energy, my weekly energy and 3-card picks. And then Fridays, tomorrow, are my weekend energy readings with 3-card picks. So thank you so much for being here. Please hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, share, stop by, say hi, leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here. And with that, namaste. Bye-bye, my friends.